Hey guys, so I'm sure most of you have seen the news, have read the articles, whatever, about what is happening in Connecticut today, and I thought I would make a video about it because I was going to make a video anyway, but I can't really bring myself to be funny or anything today, and I don't think that's really appropriate at this point in time. Now, I want to start off by saying I'm not here to talk about gun control. I'm not here to debate how we treat mental health and how we prevent things like this from happening. I'm not here to point blame at anyone or anything. I'm not here to do that. Because that seems to be the trend with what happens with these types of things. These types of things that have happened far too often in my short time on this planet, but they happen. The trend that I've noticed is that for about a week, there is this impulsive rage, this bandwagon impulsive rage, where everybody starts posting statuses, tweets, and I've been a part of this too, and we start arguing about what we could have done to stop this from happening, what we could have done to fix this, and what we could do to fix this in the future, and it all comes from a good place. I'm not trying to bash that at all. It all comes from a good place. It comes from a great place, and that does give me hope. But at the same time, it's not productive. Because while we're debating governmental policy, while we're debating what we could have done, there are people who are suffering right now, who have had their lives completely shattered in one afternoon. We seem to forget about them in this process while we're saying, well, what could we have done to stop this? Which, again, it comes from a good place, but the people get forgotten. And that, in the end, is what this is about. This is about people who have lost something, who have lost someone, who have lost a number of people. And the way we go about this arguing over the internet, over wherever, the way it just comes off as very desensitized, as very angry, but we forget about the compassion side of it. And for me, I feel like that is the most important thing at this point in time. Because, you know, I'm just thinking about it from their perspective. You know, if I had just gone through this horrible day, I had lost my child, and I go online, and I see people arguing about gun control, I see people arguing and just screaming at each other and being just angry, angry people, what does that do for me if I'm in that situation? I want to give the victims, I want to try and do anything I can to reassure these people that there is some good left in humanity. That what we're doing as a species, that it's all worthwhile, that we're not all just evil, that there is good, that there is hope, that something good can come out of this. Because again, what seems to happen is that this week of rage and arguing goes on, and then something bigger comes on, or the next best thing comes along, and we're on to the next, and we forget about this. This is exactly what happened with the Aurora shooting in Colorado. When was the last time you thought about that? I'm guilty of this as well. When was the last time you thought about the Aurora shooting in Colorado? Probably not until today, when you know, this whole incident happened. That's what happened with me, and there's something wrong with that. But can we just give these victims 24 hours before all the agenda, all the arguing, all the debate? Can we just give them 24 hours of compassion, of feeling? Because I think that's what's missing in this equation, and why nothing can get done. It's because we're not feeling anything. Well, we're not feeling anything but anger. And to show how much of a nerd I am, Yoda, wise quote from that one, anger leads to hate, or something, anger leads to jealousy, I don't know, anger's bad. I'm a bad nerd, apparently, but, you know. But can we just give these people 24 hours of compassion, of unity? That's what I think needs to be done right now. Right now. Yes, the debate is important. Yes, it's important to talk about what we could have done to stop this. But right now there are people suffering. There are people who have had their world completely turned upside down and crushed. But can we do that for them? That's what I'm proposing. Thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry, again, it's not, you know, my typical video, but I feel like that's just not appropriate at this point in time. I will see you guys on Monday for Project for Awesome, and I urge you to participate in Project for Awesome because, and I'll put a link in the description if you don't know what that is. It's run by the Vlog Brothers, and it's an incredible, incredible day where YouTube comes together and creates a lot of good. And I think that, you know, now more than ever, we're in need of a lot less suck and a lot more awesome. And that's what that charity strives for. It's what the event strives for. But I will see you guys then. Please let me know what you're feeling, what you're thinking in the comments below. I will read everything. I'll try to respond as much as possible. But again, I'll see you guys on Monday.